ready. Okay.
Welcome back to Points Positivity. This is episode 2. I'm joined with
Olivia.
Kendra.
Zoe.
And Ivy. Ta-da!
Okay.
last episode. Olivia had a little story for us about her housing situation in college. And
Yeah, so if you tuned in the last episode, you know that I have had immense difficulty finding a roommate in college for whatever reason. But I have found one. I have finally found a roommate. I officially have one.
that's amazing.
This is a great time. She's amazing. I've talked to her on Instagram. That's it. We both like to read. But it did take me 6 people. I went through 6 roommates and they all left me, but it's fine. It's okay. Not a big deal. But I think she'll stick around. So I just wanted to update everybody, let you know that I did in fact find a roommate and she's pretty cool. So
We're happy.
I'm so proud of you.
thank you.
Yay!
okay, so our first topic today is going to be like, what brings you joy at school? Why do you what makes you get up in the morning and ready to go to school?
Broadcasting. Broadcasting
The
and
program
choir.
we're in.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, we get to, like, first period, and, like, after that period ends, I feel like my whole entire day is just, like, over.
I know. It's like,
I don't want to go to any other class. No hate to all my other teachers. I just love this class.
yeah, 3rd period Spanish rolls around and I'm going through it. It's-
To be honest with you guys, I barely get up in the mornings. I'm coming into first period or homeroom every day, putting on... Sometimes I'm putting on my shoes, because I still haven't put them on since I left the house. I'm still in my house shoes half the time. I'm fixing my hair, I'm curling my eyelashes, putting my makeup on. Always in homeroom in first period. So I never get up, But I think it brings me joy to do my makeup in first period. And for everyone
So
to,
still
like...
getting ready at school.
Yes, yes, because I get up in the morning with like 5, maybe 10 minutes to leave, and it takes me that long to pick out an outfit. And then my brother's out in the car honking the horn, and I'm like, well, guess we're going. And I come out with a handful of makeup, shoes, sometimes that extra clothes if I don't like what I'm wearing. There's probably like a whole closet in his car out there right now, but broadcasting brings me joy, and doing my makeup.
How about you, Kendra? What brings you joy? All right.
Me.
Zeke, what brings you
What
joy?
brings you joy?
Basketball.
Oh.
Oh, you
B-ball.
No,
mean at
like what
school?
brings you
Yeah.
to school?
Oh, yeah, this class. I don't really.
It's like, this class.
Every other class
This
is
class.
just not fun.
This class
What about you?
is like my
Just
favorite.
being held against its will. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love this class.
This is great. We're definitely not reading off of note cards, Harley.
Definitely
Anyways,
not behind the camera. I love Shield because I get to hang out with my friends because we don't all have the same classes, and we do in Shield, so that's
That's
great.
so inspirational.
I can't
Yeah, I
believe
know.
that.
It's going up too fast.
I love Shield too because I
like-
just go to broadcasting during Shield.
part-time.
I like Shield on
It's
some
all
days.
honest.
Like when
Have
we
anything
have
to
our
do?
YLA
Broadcasting.
meetings, because I don't get to like talk to a lot of those people sometimes. So like sometimes during Shield, like our YLA meetings can be fun, and then other times I'm just like back there dozed out, not even knowing what's happening.
Well, our YLA meetings are also complete chaos.
Well, we have one today, so.
Oh, we
Guys,
do?
We have a meeting today. I didn't know we had a meeting today either.
I'm an officer. I didn't know.
if you would check the group chat messages, I literally sent out a reminder this morning.
I don't.
Forgive me.
Anyways,
I'm so sorry, Zoe.
You should be. Okay, I love you. I also love my environmental science class with Tench, Mr. Tench.
What kind of stuff do you do in there?
Environmental
What was
stuff.
That was Zeke.
If you didn't know,
Oh, that sound back there?
Oh,
I think they're like beating each other back there. They're like
I just-
hitting each other. Like,
What do we do during broadcasting? Abuse each other. Yay!
I just love his class. Like, he's like
Joy.
very good at teaching. I love when we go outside and do like hands-on stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I wish we went outside more in classes. I wish that's a thing that was normalized.
I agree.
Like, we're doing book work. It's like 70-something degrees outside. It's nice.
You'd rather do it outside.
I would much rather do it outside than in a
I don't know
dingy
why
classroom.
they won't just let us go out to like the courtyard and sit on a table and do it.
Exactly.
Like, can we not just go out and get some sunshine? Like, we are not vampires, people.
I feel I am as pale as one, but
Me
because
too.
I'm in school all
Me
the time.
too.
Speaking about the courtyard yesterday, we were filming at TikTok, and Miss Hoover just came out and just stared
We had an
at us.
audience. It wasn't even our TikTok, like our
No.
group's TikTok,
No.
but they were like, you have to come out here and film this. And then I look over, and Miss Hoover's entire class is just watching us do this TikTok.
Miss Hoover is literally the light of my day every day. Like, walking down the hallway, she's an icon.
Miss Anderson
She
is
is
my
the
joy.
Yes, walking to homeroom, because I have homeroom in here in the library. I walk down past Miss Anderson and she goes, "Good morning, sweetheart." And I'm like, "Good morning, Miss Anderson." And she don't even know, I don't even have her as a teacher. Like, she don't even know me.
She does
Like,
it to everybody though.
And I'm like, "Good morning."
I tell you what, Gina Jeffers, I'm in the office every morning doing announcements. Gina Jeffers, literally, I go in there and I go, "Good morning, Gina," and she goes, "Hi, babe," and then she gives me the announcements, and then I go, "Tee," and then I walk back to the office, and then I do them, and then Colton sits there, and like, while I'm reading them, he like puts his hands in front of my face, and he's like talking, so I can't I'm not focusing on what I'm doing, and then I always walk out of the office and I go, "Bye, Gina," and she goes, "Have a good day," and then I'm just happy, so it's
Wait,
okay.
what's she sound like?
That.
Don't mind me.
Have a good day!
She'll kill me if she knows. Anyway, besides the point. She also has given me like full candy bars before, just like for no reason. Just walk in. Here's a candy bar. Yeah, Gina. I love Gina. Love
You have anything
Gina.
to add?
Zeke doesn't know what's going on.
Zeke so badly wanted to be on this podcast today.
And he's like
he said,
out.
Can I be in it? Can I be in it? And then you have not said a word.
I'm just letting y'all talk. I'm just listening.
Okay.
Do you guys remember a
Good.
good story, though, about what brought me joy the other day
Absolutely.
in class?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Zoe, well, I didn't ask for you. Okay. So, you're a guest on this. Just remember that.
You're not a part of the
I'm gonna
original
leave.
Oh.
cast.
It's okay.
I love you.
Okay, so last week, before turkey season started, Mr. Tench was here every day. Now he's not, which I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not. Actually, he has a mental illness.
He's mentally unstable
Turkey
with
hunting is his mental illness.
Yeah.
He needed to
He's
take
here in the
some mental health
afternoons.
days. Yeah, he's here in the afternoons, just not in the mornings. Well, I have him for second period. Well, last week we went out and we're doing something like we had to find like producers and primary consumers and stuff. So we went out behind the baseball fields, like across the creek back there, and I had house shoes on. He told me like I could wear them boots that he had in his class, but I didn't want to. I had my house shoes on. I think trees are growing off of them things. Like, cause I was walking through the bushes out there and they was stuck to it and they were like sticking out this long. And I came back into the school and I have like trees growing off my house shoes. I think he gave me a fungus from out there.
He
On my
literally
shoes.
has. Last year we were like cleaning the tables and stuff back there, and underneath, I have a picture of it. Underneath one of the lab desks, there was a mushroom growing from the ground. Honestly, that might be. And also, I refused to wear any of the boots that were like normal sized when we went out and did that. So
Yes.
mine were like size 11, like big old like rain boots and stuff, just like clomp,
Like,
clomp, clomp.
I
clomp.
wanted, like, it wasn't wet
was
outside, so
fun.
I didn't think we were like, I thought we were just going out there by the baseball fields. No, we went behind the baseball fields, across the creek, and into the boonies out there. And I don't even think I found exactly what I was supposed to look for anyways.
I still haven't
found-
finished that assignment. I cannot finish the web. I'm like over here like secondary.
Has anybody had him for biology?
I
have
have
him
it
for
for biology
biology right now.
Yeah,
Class,
we both
because
do.
I'm taking it next year's
Oh, yeah.
class.
I think it's
No.
hard. No, I think it's hard. Ivy may be getting hers up, but I am not smart, and I am
Does Mr.
definitely.
Timms like help you? Does he help
Yeah,
Yes.
he'll help you if you need help, but he's also like, if you don't get something, he won't hesitate to let you know you don't get it.
It's weird because his tests are
He will
always
call
super
you
easy,
dumb
but like
in a nice way, but he will look at you and
We-
say,
Yeah.
stupid.
No, because our entire
Like, he
class
will
felt
look at
that
you and
one
tell
test
you
was
that.
bad.
But
that's just how
I'm
he is.
pretty smart.
Someone could
in
give us a
science.
side
Like,
eye.
science is kind of
Who
cool
cares?
to me, so
Side eye.
hopefully I'll
Massive
like it.
side eye.
Okay, I have one more thing to add to this.
No, change topic.
I don't know why. Like I know it's disrespectful to like not say Mr. or Mrs. like in front of their last name, but like some teachers it's like weird to add that in front of their like
Tench.
Mr.
Tench,
Tench.
for example. Like Tench just sounds fine. Then you add Mr. in front of it, it's like
No.
Mr. Tench.
Or
It's just
it's-
weird.
yeah.
Like
Or he's
Miss
like, I say
Anderson,
Coach Tench.
normal.
Yeah.
Mr. Tench, no.
Casto. It's just Casto.
Yeah.
Mr.
Leighton.
Casto.
I just say
Mr.
Leighton.
I say Mr. Layton.
Either I think Leighton's
Or
a-
he's
I
like,
say
Yeah.
Laytona.
or
Laytone. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I came up with that,
Yeah,
by the way.
you said it.
I am the OG of Laytone. Okay, and everyone, no one, I never get credit
I say
ever.
Mr.
But it's like sorry.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
But it's like I try to be respectful and like say Mr. But like it feels wrong.
He's not expecting you to. That's the thing, though.
I say Coach Tench. I just like Coach Tench is okay with
Coach
me.
Tench is better than Mr.
Yeah.
I don't call him either. If I address him, oh my gosh, I don't know.
Feel my water.
No, it's okay.
I'm thirsty.
Time of death, 8:52.
Hey,
All right, our next topic is relationships within our school, like with teachers, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, all that.
I feel like a lot of times the respect that you get from teachers is the respect that you give to teachers a lot of the time. If a teacher sits there and pretends like you're stupid all the time and, is like really mean and like petty for no reason, then you're going to feel that way about the teacher,
I feel like respect goes both ways.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a student here, but in a lot of ways, I would love to enjoy, my time here for the next 2 months.
2 months.
If that, a month and a half.
37 days.
37.
Or 36 days for you guys.
Yeah.
Was yesterday the 19th?
I don't know.
Yesterday the 19th, so we have like less than a month of school.
Okay, less than a month.
Oh, yeah, so you have like
Get the tissues, dog.
30 days.
Yeah, we have less than 30 days. Or school days.
Oh, there's actually tissues.
Yeah.
I'm good. Not yet. Maybe April 30th.
But yeah, but respect goes in every single relationship ever. So if you don't have respect with your friends, if you don't have boundaries with any relationship that you are ever in or a part of, that is if the boundaries that you have aren't respected, get out, leave. Whether it's your friends, a teacher, or in just a regular like relationship, I feel like that is something that is intensely important and that you have to stick by, like no matter what. What is going on?
I'm tissue.
Okay, all right. Someone else speak.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Zoe.
I feel like especially in high school, you have like a lot of situational friends, and
Like people who are in your class and stuff like
yes,
that.
and it's like I'm gonna miss like my close friends, like you guys of course, but like I'm not gonna miss being like
Just random people
Hey.
in the hallway.
You're not gonna the acquaintances that you acquire along the way.
And, like,
you're
I
not
don't-
gonna.
like I know that sounds like bad, but it's like people can be like fake a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I'm just ready to move past that part of my
Yeah.
life. If that makes any sense.
And in college, you don't have to. You don't have to pretend to like. I don't know. Why in high school you don't have to pretend to be cool with people. It just all just depends on
I don't know how to word that in a good way. Like I feel like the way I worded it was kind of like not good.
I understand.
No,
I understand.
it was- I don't
we
think
get
it
what
was
you're saying.
yes.
You weren't trying to be rude. You're just like saying, like those people that you're like, hey, like in the hallway too, that you don't like talk to ever besides in the hallway. You're not really gonna miss that because like they didn't really have like
An impact.
yeah they didn't really like
yes, and like also like everybody like adding you on social media. It's like I don't talk to you. Like we don't talk. We're not like friends. So that's like okay, but like why are we gonna be friends on social media if we're not friends?
Yeah.
I feel
That
like
happens.
it's yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Like I feel like it's like more of like a social impact rather than like an actual like heart impact. Because like I can look at this group right now and be like, yeah, I'm gonna remember everyone here. Because like we have a heart impact because we're so involved with each other. We know what each other likes and everything. Don't make me cry.
Here, wait, I got you.
No, that's so sad.
But yeah, that 100% makes sense. Because the acquaintances and stuff that you have just.
Oh, what is he doing?
Oh no.
I think somebody's in trouble.
Maybe they just wanted to go on a walkity walk.
Anyway, but yeah, I think that might be a problem for us like in college too, because
No.
there's been plenty of examples of people like following us on Instagram or like on like adding us on Snap, and then with what we think is the intention of like talking to us and
yes.
being like making friends, but a lot of times that's just not the case. They just want to add you.
Okay,
Olivia's
what Olivia?
roommates.
Sorry.
Yeah, all my 6 roommates.
What Olivia is talking about is that, okay, we're going to WVU together, and there's a WVU Class of 27 page. And sometimes people just, like, go through, like, the following list and, like, follow everybody. And it's, like, they follow you, and you think, oh, like, I'm going to make oh, my God, my phone. You're like, oh, I'm going to make a friend that I can talk to in college. But no, they just follow you to follow you. It's like, why am I going to let a random stranger just follow me if you don't want to, like,
Yeah, even if
get
we're
to
in the
know
same
me?
college.
Yes.
That
Yes.
doesn't mean we're ever going to talk,
Literally.
you know?
And like, sorry guys, I'm not
You're
trying to
fine.
like
You're
interrupt. But, like I feel like this kind of goes along with it. Like in high school, I feel like you have like a group.
Yeah.
Like I feel like friend groups have never worked out for me. Like groups, like more than like 4 people
Yeah.
or 5 people, because I feel like if you don't have like an even number, someone is going to
get
feel left out.
Yeah.
And it's not intentionally. I mean, sometimes it could be, but like a lot of times, I feel like you need to find like
A more fluid way of doing things.
and if you're going to have a group, be a big group.
Yeah.
Don't have like 4 or 5. Have like 10, so that like if some are hanging out, then the others can hang out. Or like if some can't do this, like if someone needs to stay back, know that it's not them. Like it's like a group thing. And I feel like a lot of times, like when you go to college, you do have like bigger groups because you're around like more people and they're like different. And I feel like college, like your bigger group would be the people that you see in your dorms. Like you two are, you're not rooming together, but you're in the same like dorms, aren't you? So like your friends would probably become friends with Olivia. Olivia's friends
Like our
would
roommates
probably,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, like your roommates and stuff. Like in that dorm, like you guys will hang out, you know, like get together, whatever. And I feel like in school, like I live like 45 minutes away, so it's hard to like always hang out with like big groups when I have to drive 45 minutes down here and then leave town at 11 o'clock and get home at midnight.
Yeah.
So I feel like in college, you're right there. Like, friendships are hard. And they, like, drain you.
Like, even if you're best friends with somebody, your social battery runs out. Like,
Definitely.
I also feel like that. You know, I have a girlfriend, and sometimes I'm at her house for, like, maybe an entire week, you know, just staying the night. If there's not school, like, over the summer, I'm sure I'll be over there all the time. But, like, sometimes I just want to go, even if I'm not doing anything, even if I have no plans, sometimes I just want to go home and not be around anybody ever. And I feel like that concept needs to be normalized, because I feel like in a lot of situations people are like, I'm always with my, you know, partner and this sort of thing, and so I'm like never tired of them. That's a lie. At some point you have got to have your own space, I feel like. And that's kind of a toxic concept of people being like always together, never apart, always knowing what each other is doing,
Like-
never having any privacy.
Like, you need to live your own life.
Exactly.
Like, there are some days, like, don't get me wrong, if I could live with, like, my best friend, I would. I absolutely would. But sometimes you would want your own place, like, to
Yeah.
go back to. Like, when I go to college, like, yeah, I want a roommate, but sometimes, like, you sitting there and you're just, like, thinking, like, they're out or something, it's peaceful.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with them. Like, sometimes you just want to be by yourself, you know, think about stuff. Like, friendships are very, I don't want to say confusing, but, like,
They
they're
can
very,
be,
they're
yeah.
very, like,
Complex.
Yeah.
yeah, like, if you want your own time, you need to understand each other, like, wanting their own space.
Yeah, you
It's
have
very-
to. Setting boundaries is one of the most important things you can do in literally any relationship that you ever have with anybody.
That's a fat
Like-
diamond.
Like, friends, you know, parents, anybody. Anyone that you are going to be in contact with for, you know, extended periods of time, you have to have boundaries with them. Because, you know, there has to be things, communication is, I heard this on TikTok. Communication is a big thing, but also actually doing the thing that you're communicating is the biggest thing. You know, a lot of people say communication is key, but when you say, hey, I'm communicating this thing to you, I just want to let you know that this is how I'm feeling, could you please change this thing? And then they're like, yes, I hear you, I understand, and then that just never happens. That's the biggest thing. That is, the follow through is the biggest thing, I feel
Yeah,
like.
staying true to what you say.
Yeah.
Even like taking the slightest bit of action and just putting in the effort to understand how you're going or how you're feeling about something.
Yeah.
Like, because that can make or break a friendship. Like, there's been like multiple occasions where like people have gotten into fights, or I've gotten into a fight. Like with my best friend Amber, I've gotten into like multiple fights. I've been best friends with her since like preschool, and like we talked it out, and we just ended up, and that's how you like make a friendship last. Is just like good communication, and you have to love each other. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But like, you can love someone and hate them at the same time. Like, I will literally like, I won't like I can like look at her and I'll be like, at that moment I'll be like so mad, but at the same time deep down I know if anything would happen to her I'd be like destroyed.
Oh, it's almost like siblings. Siblings have me and my brother me and my brother literally fight and bicker like an old married couple all the time.
Literally.
But
Yeah.
I would do anything for him. I mean, it's just that's what it comes down to. It's a sibling from another house, from another family, from another situation, and you just show that love and compassion for them. They're your family without having your DNA.
Yeah.
That is so.
How do you
Zeke,
feel?
that is
Carly?
so good. Like
I agree with Zeke.
Yeah, that was the most meaningful thing
was,
that
like,
you said.
that was so
great, yeah.
beautiful.
Of all things that you could have said, I'm glad that was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I
I'm
did
glad
not
was the thing.
expect that to come out of your mouth at that very moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was beautiful, Zeke. You had me tearing up
by the
over
way.
here.
Okay.
I also feel like. Sorry, Zeke.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
Okay. Well, I also feel like friendships need to, like, if you're ever questioning something or, like, questioning whether, like, you guys are okay, like, if it is a good friendship, you should not be questioning whether you guys are okay or not. Like, and, like, a good friendship, if you're even, like, questioning anything, like, confused about, like, why is this happening? Talk to them. Talk. The best things you can do before you even tell anyone about it, go sit down and talk to them, because things will be spread around faster than you can walk 2 steps.
Yeah, it's so
Especially in a small town.
Yeah, it's so
It's-
much he said, she said. That it's better to just go to that person directly and don't waste your time, trying to figure things out through other people.
And as soon as you hear something, like, don't always believe it, because sometimes the best friendships come out of like me and this girl never talked before ever, and someone had said something like about me to her, that I was saying something about her, and I didn't even know the girl's name at this time, okay? And that girl came up to me and was talking to me, and I was like what? Like, I don't even know your name. And then now we're like, I would say we're pretty good friends. Like, friendships, like, good friendships come out of
the weirdest situations.
the
Yeah.
weirdest situations. Like, and even, like, relationships sometimes, not just friendships, but, like, relationships come out of the weirdest situations.
The first
sometimes.
time I met Natalie, I didn't even meet her. Someone introduced me to her, and I said, "All right, cool," and then I ignored her the rest of the time.
I think
Which is awful.
No, just say, I'm gonna excuse myself because it's almost time to go.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
We love you.
Bye, Zoe.
Bye,
We love
Zoe.
you, Zoe.
We love you, Zoe.
But yeah, the
How do
first
I get my
time.
spot back? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Zoe. I'm just kidding.
But I completely ignored her, and I didn't want anything to do with her. Which now I feel kind of stupid because we've been together for 2 years, 2 years and some change. But it's just so weird. The weirdest places you find. Also, my best friend. I had a class with her, and the first time she like said anything like in that class, I was like, ugh, this girl. She I thought she was so snobby, and then we got sat together in choir and like on the risers, and it just like ended up being one of the nicest people ever. And now we've been best friends since 7th grade. It's just so weird. It's also weird how my best friends, I end up not wanting anything to do with them in the beginning. And then in the end, I'm like, oh my God, you're my best friend.
Okay, because that was literally me and Caitlin Martin. Me and Caitlin. Okay, like, 8th grade, like, we had always played basketball together, like, throughout middle school and stuff. Like, our 6th grade year, 7th grade year, like, 8th grade, like, all in middle school. And then last year, when we finally got on a team that, like, bonded, like, I had always talked to her, but in the back of my mind, I was like, me and this girl are never going to get along. We're such opposites. Like, she's way too, like, oh my gosh, haha, for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's way too, like, hyper for me. And then last year, we actually, like, got on a team together, like, a good team, and, like, sat down and would have, like, talks and everything. And Caitlin became, like, my best friend, like, my other best friend.
Yeah.
Like, she is literally the light of my day. Like, I come into homeroom, I'm like half asleep on the table, and she's coming in jumping around in circles. Like, I'm like, girl, how many coffees did you have today? She's like, I haven't even had any yet. And she drinks like 3 cups of coffee a day usually. So times that by 3 cups of coffee. Like, yes, she's hyper, but I feel like a lot of people, when you first meet them, they're different after you talk to them.
Yeah.
Like,
More than meets the eye, 100%. I hate to say it because it's the cheesiest, the cheesiest thing ever. But don't judge a book by its cover is one of the truest statements
that made me cringe.
Exactly. I hate it. I can't stand it because it's like no, I will judge a book by its cover.
But it's so true.
Yeah.
But if I see a book and it looks boring, I'm not going to look at it. That's the thing. If I see, it all just depends on whether you want to take the time to open the book.
Oh,
in all
absolutely.
honesty.
Yeah.
To read the description, even that could change your entire opinion of that book.
All right, this is Points Positivity, episode 2. I'm Carly Abbott.
I'm Olivia Dunn.
I'm Kendra Lee.
And I'm Ivy Higginbotham.
Zeke, Richie, thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
for
you
being.
so much for watching.
Oh, and Zoe Watson was here also, but she had to go to class because she's a good kid.
Agreed.
All right.
Bye.